Civic space for me means an opportunity or a space where people in a given country are able to participate in the governance of their country. They're able to discuss the issues of allocation of resources, the issues of growth and development, and where they see their country go, the direction their country is supposed to take. And for me, I think this is what I understand by civic space. Are we able to discuss without being intimidated? I think that people don't even understand what disability is. And I always tell people that unless you're in my shoes, you're not going to understand what I go through. Disability is not my inability to carry a jerry can of water. It's the environment you let me live in. So sometimes when people see me, they think, okay, you're not able to perform until I show them that this is what I am. And it's not known until you give me the platform. So in most cases, it's hard to get the platform because people judge you by your appearance, and that is human instinct. But the advantage is that when people want a person with disability to talk about something, and you've been able to hold a microphone for 1 minute in a conference, people will look for you because then they'll ask the organizers, oh, that young girl with a disability who spoke in your event, can we get her? So for me, I think that that has been a blessing for me because every time people are talking about disability inclusion, they would look for me. And why? Because I have a policy and a principle that when I'm in a conference, I'll hold a microphone and speak. For me, that is my tool of fighting to get space. I recognize the fact that I'm disabled and I must feel bad for it, but I actually don't. I have turned it into a positive. I have turned it into a blessing where I know that I can go many places. I have an open path. I am not fighting for space because I know that space is there. But I think it's time that young people start asking the hard questions and going to the difficult places to reach. Maybe I should see young people more often visiting the speaker's office and demanding for laws that are not favorable for us to be repealed from our laws. Maybe it's time that we start going to courts to challenge some of these laws because it doesn't take a thing to file a petition. You just do it and see the direction it's going to go. The courage, the zeal, and the spirit to take the first step. When people see young people taking steps, people are going to look for us. And I say us because I want to own it. I want to be part of that mistake. And so I want to call upon every young person out there. Your crooked idea on how to reopen the civic space, put it on the table. If I believe in your idea, I'll be one of the young persons or the young people that will join you. Because for me, I'm waiting for that idea that you think is weird, that I have not thought about, to help you make it a reality. And sometimes it is the most weird idea that we think can open our civic spaces that will actually, it's that idea that we think will not open our civic spaces that will actually open it. If our forefathers did it to give us independence, I mean, who are we? What are we? The country is going to remain in the hands of the young people, and they will judge us because this is our generation, this is our fight. So as we are going into these elections, let's not go into party politics and vote colors. Let's vote leaders who are proactive. Let's vote leaders who are developmental. Let's vote leaders with an experience to share, because from those experiences, they'll be able to grow our country. And let's pay particular attention to the issues of climate change. People who are busy signing oil deals with companies, people who are busy signing and authorizing the cutting of the Bugoma forest. We are an agricultural country. I have to have tomatoes and I want fresh tomatoes. I can't afford to go to the supermarket. So if you can translate this into your language, please tell that farmer that his tomatoes matters, his oranges matter. We need oranges now for COVID, So if there are leaders in your community that are asking you to cut down your shea nut tree, cut down your orange tree because some investor has to come and build there, cut down Bugoma forest where you have been maybe getting some small firewood, please, those are leaders. I am calling you, do not vote them because your children will not have food to eat in the next 20 years. You will not have money to buy food from the supermarket, and that has not been our system. We cannot deceive ourselves that we can afford to live that luxurious life. And please, 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 finally, I ask every young person out there, on the day of voting, if you are of age, go cast your vote. Even if you will not believe in its results, your heart will be at peace that at least you voted. Do not be part of the people failing this country because you think you don't have time to line up, because you think you don't believe in the justice system. If I decide to go to court and challenge the results of any election, your vote might be the one thing that will save me and let me win that case. So please go vote. Let us be together to celebrate the victory. Let us be together to cry for the pain that might come after, but let's be part of the entire process. Let's organize ourselves as young people. Let's strategize. Let's put aside colors, and let's be part of the young generation rebuilding this nation and pushing it to the middle income status that it has for long desired to reach.